They tell you to stop being so emotional. They tell you to toughen up. They tell you that crying means you're weak. But what if crying is not a lack of control? What if it's a sign that your mind is processing more than others can handle? Because the truth is, people who cry easily are not broken. They're wired differently. And most people never learn what that actually means. Act 1. The misunderstanding. From a young age, we're taught one silent rule. Control your emotions, or you'll be judged for them. So when someone cries easily, during conflict, pressure, or emotional moments, society doesn't ask why. It labels. Weak. Overdramatic. Unstable. But psychology doesn't see crying as failure. It sees it as a release valve. Imagine holding a glass filled to the edge. Some people spill nothing, not because they're stronger, but because they're already numb. Others overflow, because they're still feeling. And here's the part most people miss. Crying is not about sadness alone. Act 2. What crying actually is. Crying is a nervous system response. When emotional input exceeds what the brain can regulate internally, the body releases it externally, through tears, breath changes, and muscle tension. People who cry easily often have higher emotional sensitivity, stronger empathy circuits, faster emotional processing, deeper subconscious awareness. Their minds don't bypass emotion. They go through it. Think of it like this. Some minds compress emotion. Others render it in high definition. And high definition feels everything. But here's the twist. This sensitivity didn't appear randomly. Act 3. The hidden roots. Many people who cry easily learned early that emotions weren't safe to express. So instead of suppressing them, their system learned to release them. Crying becomes the mind's emergency brake. Not weakness, self-preservation. In some cases, it's linked to childhood emotional neglect, growing up around volatility, being forced to stay calm too early, or becoming the emotional container for others. Your system learned one thing very clearly. Feel it now, or it will destroy you later. And here's what most people never notice. The same people who cry easily often endure more, not less. Act 4. Why sensitive people are misjudged. Highly sensitive people are often observant, introspective, emotionally intelligent, deeply intuitive. But because they don't hide distress well, they're mistaken for being fragile. In reality, emotional numbness is far more dangerous than emotional expression. A person who never cries may not be strong. They may simply be disconnected. And disconnection looks calm, until it collapses. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Society rewards emotional silence, not emotional health. Act 5. How to protect yourself. If you cry easily, the goal is not to harden yourself. It's to contain yourself. That means slowing emotional escalation before overload, naming emotions before they flood you, choosing safe environments for release, refusing to apologize for being human. Sensitivity becomes power when it's directed, not suppressed. And once you stop seeing your tears as a flaw, you stop giving people permission to shame you for them. The real weakness isn't crying too easily. It's living an entire life disconnected from what you feel, and calling that strength. Do you cry easily or know someone who does? Comment below. Your story might help someone else see tears differently. And if this episode gave you clarity, subscribe to the channel and share it with someone who needs to hear it.